Here's your tea, kid, in your obnoxious mug. Honestly, why do I even put up with you? Don't be a dingy dilapa doofus is obnoxious when it's mocking my existing novelty mug. But at least we never mix your blood and tea mugs up. Don't look so smug. Anyways, you were telling me something important? Ah, you read up on the legends of Cucullin, right? And, oh, his battle rage, what's it? The Rystrad? Oh, so you think that's how your vampirism works? The idea that you're your normal self until desperate and provoked, then the battle rage kicks in? Uh, he changes forms, doesn't he? Yeah, that's right. Fully contorts, eye changes sizes, face changes colors, according to some stories. He becomes like the Tasmanian devil, but with swords and a spear, the Gaybolga, given to him by a goddess. That, hmm, that makes a lot of sense. No, not an Irish Tasmanian devil being real, but the idea behind it. Oh, the Rystrad means contort in Gaelic. See? Proves your point, and I'm agreeing. So, what you've taken from this is there's precedent for really powerful emotion to make someone physically change. Yeah, I'd say that. I mean, I've never seen this happen before in terms of vampirism, but it has to make some sort of sense if it explains why you're the way you are. I mean, bloody hell, Avery. I have never seen a vampire like you before. I mean, yeah, you keep up with the animal blood and you feed regularly. So you don't get that hunger desperation that some do. But you're still totally you. I've seen people change themselves completely. Yeah, I've seen personalities invert to the point of day becomes night, kind becomes cruel, gentle souls become vicious. It was just so strange for me to see you so yourself in those first few days when you were here. I know I was walking on eggshells, and so were you. I'm not stupid, kid. I know you were terrified of me. Fair enough. I had tried to kill you within 7 seconds of meeting you. I genuinely never want to hear you cry like that again. Just for the record, I'm so sorry I scared you so badly. Even though I thought you were true threat at the time. Thanks for the hug, kid. You know, I'd rather die than do that again. But you gave me no reason to be concerned. All right, fine. I'll come clean. I did put a few tests in there just to see what you'd do, and every time you just stayed you. You were either scared for a moment because something jumped out at you. Yes, I have toy rats. Sue me. Um, it wasn't what you were expecting, but you just startled. You didn't do anything. You didn't lash out, go into vamp face, or even snap at me. Yeah, I was cheating at cards too. Glad you finally caught on. Again, I want to see how you'd react when you kept losing, and yeah, just stayed you. If anything, you were more determined to beat me, which is why I eventually let you win. Yes, I let you win. Anyways, you didn't even get huffy like a regular losing teen. The most antsy I've seen you was you wanted to bake, and there really wasn't anything here to do it with. Even then, you just made fluffy pancakes using witchcraft. I still don't quite understand, given the shambles of my kitchen. So, You know what? This makes sense. I mean, you gotta remember all the vampire lore you've seen on TV adapted from made up stuff created by a few people in the 19th century who butchered a 15th century Eastern European myth. They're not paying attention to the real Fae rules. Given Celtic mythology was from a time pre Roman, so why not? Why should your vampirism not work like the aspect of the Fae rules that come into play? There's no hard and fast laws on anything. It's literally not written down. So much of it is inherited knowledge. It relies on things being passed on. Hell, Iron Age Celtic culture was all about spoken word, oral history, oral tradition passed on family to family, generation to generation. You can't pin this stuff down like written laws. You know how long Celtic bards trained in order to perform all these stories? 7 years. That's as long as a doctor has to train today. As long as a medieval knight, 14 to 21, at least in combat. 7 years. So, why not? We've lost countless stories, countless tales that may explain vampirism completely. Hell, it might even explain werewolves completely. So, we just do our best by making assumptions, figuring shit out from carvings and stories and where there's gaps, making shit up to fill them with best guesses. So, yeah, I like that. I think that fits. I think that makes sense. So, long story short, so long as no one threatens your nearest and dearest, everything will be fine. Still, you should keep up training with your weaponry, though. If you could, like I said before, take off a head with a sword instead of your hands, I would appreciate it. Right. So, how are you feeling? You all right now? Good, good. I'm glad. Me? No plans in particular. It's Saturday. Gonna follow up with what we found. I've emailed the guys to update them and see what they know. I can start putting a plan together from there. How about you? Of course you can help. But surely you've got something else to do. Oh, right. It's Halloween. I'd honestly forgotten the last 24 hours. So surely you must have got somewhere else to be or something to do. You're a uni student, Avery. I'm pretty sure Halloween parties are still a thing. I'm not that old. No, like we just talked about, I can't see how you're going to be dangerous. You know how strong you are now. You know how capable you are. Hell, you'd be able to detect danger long before it shows up with your senses. I don't think any gropey dickhead trying it on with you and your friends is risking getting his head separated from his shoulders, let's say. Frankly, kid, all you gotta do is send him that glare you get when someone insults your cooking. They'll run a mile. Oh, so there is a party. And? Any reason you're wanting to sack this off? Your friends found someone they want you to meet? That's not bad, though, surely. Meeting someone you either like them or you don't. Just be honest. Oh, okay. You're not into seeing people at all. Never have been. You know what? Fair enough. Same advice. Just be honest. Make a nice friend, and if not, no harm, no foul. I'm more chill about this than expected? Why? Hell, it's got nothing to do with me, kid. People live their lives. I ain't one to judge. I hunt vampires for a hobby. Except vampires who are talented bakers. You worried about your friends? Nah. Given what you've told me about them, they'll be fine. No, anytime, kid. You're my ward. Plus, means I have fewer people to threaten to break the legs of if they break your heart. I said fewer. Just because they're friends, not partners, doesn't mean they're not close to you. I'll break their legs too if they deeply upset you two. Equal opportunities and all that. That's the sound I like to hear. You laughing properly. Hey, I bet your dressmaking friend created something impressive for her costume. She has? Am I right in thinking that is a very anime character? Good. Glad I understand words. But come on. They'll be really excited to spend time with you. You all sound like you get on well, and you should go out and spend time with people your age. Not grumpy old vampire hunters that should probably be part of a tribute band. Thank you very much. I'm kidding. I'm not really offended. But you should go out, spending time with your friends, and have a nice evening. If nothing else, you'll be the one to keep them safe. And that's you all over, protecting who you care about. So, go and spend time with your friends. I'll still be here. No, I'm not planning going on a hunt tonight. Last night was enough. And that's also dealt with the immediate threat. Look, I promise you, I'm not gonna go on a hunt without you. One, you're genuinely invaluable. I will freely admit that you saved my ass last night. And two, I'm not willing to deal with the cake denial that me going on a hunt without you will result in. I know your sort. You'd give me the silent treatment for at least 3 weeks, and definitely no cake. That shit up, didn't it? So, go on, kid. You got a costume? That's genuinely brilliant. Write the name of God on a sticker and put it on your top. That is genius. You stole it from Buffy? Hey, once out in the world, the idea is fair game. So, go on. Go and spend time with your friends. Have a great time at the party. I'm sure you'll send me a whole bunch of pictures. You want to make breakfast first? Well, fine. You twisted my arm. You know where the stuff is. Thanks, kid. I'll put the kettle on. Hope the kid's having a good time. About time, Godwin. I emailed you hours ago. Let's see what we got here. Dear Garrison. Okay, you pompous prick. Sorry it took so long to reach out to you. Yada yada. The best shot you have, according to my research, is contacting the entity known as the Witch of the Woods. They're not a real witch, or at least I don't think they are. All the records have something in those woods. My best guess, or at least what Ron thinks, is it's much older. Probably a grove spirit. I don't know how old, Garrison, but likely old. Maybe Mesolithic old. There's carvings in the area that date back to at least the Neolithic. And there's always a figure in the woods. So, what I'm saying, mate, be on your best behavior. I'm always on my best behavior. Come on. Where was I? So, I urge caution. Your best bet is to scry. Hopefully, you've still got the set Gerard sorted us all out with. Okay, time to look for that one. It's well timed, at least. I mean, tonight is probably the best chance you've got of reaching, though. To the best of my knowledge, they're still in the Fey realm, so you should be able to reach across tonight. I've attached the ritual for you in case you needed a refresher. But you're pretty good at these anyways. Damn straight I am. It's been a long time since this circle nonsense. Ugh, not long enough. Trust me, though you don't want to make any mistakes contacting this one. If I'm right, they might be willing to help. I think they've taken in one of the local pack's younglings in the last few days. One of the older pups. Turns out poachers spotted them and they tried to lead them away from the den. Their parents have been beside themselves. All they found was a bloodied, broken bear trap and a trail that ended near the biggest oak tree in the woods. And before you ask, yes, I've dealt with the poachers. Before the pack did. I know what you're like. I wasn't even thinking that! Sheesh. Whatever you're up to, Garrison, be careful. From what you were saying about the vampire nest and the markings, this sounds weird, even by our standards. Keep me updated. I've included a visual on the tree to help focus on the scrying. Good luck, Godwin. Fuck me. I haven't had a scry in a while, but he's right. Samhain is gonna be the best time. Thinnest veil and all that. No point hanging around. Right? Everything assembled. Location printed. Tree visualized. Water purified. Damn. I'm glad I keep my collection of tumblestones handy. Moss agate, malachite, moonstone, should be enough. Fuck, I hope this works. Hope they know what's going on. Got a nasty feeling this is gonna be a much bigger problem for all of us.